Awesome. Okay.
So let's just get this started. So
Of
this is
course.
OCR2. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you up to right now?
Well, I grew up obviously in Orange County. I in Mission Viejo, to be exact. I went to Mission Viejo High School. My mom owned a dance studio, still does. So I grew up dancing my whole life, and then did theater. But right now, I'm just auditioning. I just had a great audition today. I'm getting ready to leave in 2 weeks. Summer, I'm going to be doing something with Transcendence Theater Company in Sonoma, where they have Broadway Under the Stars. It's an outdoor venue. Like we have the vineyards as our backdrop in Sonoma. It's pretty awesome. And then I have my own two-person show with my boyfriend because we work there a lot, and we have 2 nights of it. It's going to be fantastic. And then I get to go to Sacramento Music Circus. So it's all Northern California, which is awesome to be out of New York for this smelly, hot summer. I'm doing Tiger Lily and Peter Pan there, and then Anita and West Side Story.
So,
So yeah.
what's kind of inspired you as far as acting? Have you always known you wanted to be an actor on Broadway, or
I
how did it happen?
Well, I growing up, I would probably 3 or 4 times a week watch either Singing in the Rain or West Side Story, the movie musicals. And there was something about it that I just connected with. I, of course, started dancing when I was 4, so that's always been my first quality in theater, that I'm a dancer. But then in high school, my mom actually choreographed Singing in the Rain at Mission Viejo High School, and I was like a sophomore, but I was going to Trabuco Hills High School. So I went and saw it, and I was like, why am I not doing this? I want to do this. So I transferred schools because Mission Viejo is fantastic for drama. And then the next year I did my first musical, which was West Side Story, which is kind of awesome. And then I played the lead my senior year, Sweet Charity and Sweet Charity. So just watching those films, and those inspired me to, start singing as well. And yeah, but those movies are in particular are my favorites still.
So you grew up in Orange County. Did you ever participate in any of the theaters there, or do you have any shows that you really liked when you were performing in Orange County?
Yeah, I didn't do too much like community or professional because I ended up going to AMDA in New York, like at 19 or 20. But I did, do a lot of dance. And then in high school, I did stuff. I went to Saddleback College for like 2 years before I went to AMDA in New York, and I did some of the musicals there. I did Crazy for You, which was fantastic. It was a really good show. They had such great dancers from all over Orange County in it. And they had someone from New York set the original choreography. She was actually was in the Broadway production, one of those tall, like leggy girls that she got to set it on us. So we did all the original choreography. So Saddleback College has an awesome theater department, and I'm glad I did something there. But not too many other things. I haven't had the chance to be home because I'm in New York. So
What was the transition like going from like Orange County theater to New York? How does that feel? How do you adapt?
oh, I know I'm very lucky that I had an awesome transition from going. I didn't just like move, like just going to school and then move to New York and become. Oh, there's one more. Because I needed something to kind of get me there. So I had AMDA, which kind of introduced me to New York. We lived in dorms, but we're in the city, and my teachers were directors, and I've worked with them. Like one of my teachers was nominated for a Tony Award for directing the new Ragtime. So, like you were working with these types of people, and that was it. That made it a little easier to transition into New York because it can be very terrifying. yeah, you just it's a lot. You have to get used to so many more people, you know, going in for one thing. Like today, I went in for a swing for Hamilton because it's going to Broadway. It's an off-Broadway show, but you know, it's already cast. They just are looking for one girl for the swing to cover like three of the leads. So it's like it's so specific, but you know that they probably called in so many people. So.
So maybe I've gotten this wrong, but I think I saw that you've done Chicago maybe twice.
I
You've done that
did.
thing. How does it feel? How does it feel to reprise and do a similar role? Is it kind of boring that you're like, oh, I've done this before, or
No.
what's the feeling? What's the feeling?
I love it. Well, I get to do that because I played another one, Anita. I played it on the international tour, so I was, you know, everywhere in the world, and then I came back and got to be the standby for Broadway, and now I get to play it this summer again. And it's been like 3 or 4 years. I'm so excited because as a person I've grown. So why would my dog's crying? Come here, stop. As a person I've grown, so I think that it's just going to be an amazing release of even more, like as an actress, it's so great to revisit something. I think it's wonderful because you can only change or do better. I think we all, in any situation, we do better the next time. So I think it's great.
The funny thing is, the way I found you actually was I saw that you were going to do some performance for something called Ghostlight Vocal Jam
Yeah,
at Chance
I
Theater,
know.
and I was so confused because I didn't look at the date. So you had already done that like a year or 2 years before.
Yeah, that was
And
last July or something.
So I was really great. How was your experience at the Chance, and did you like that performance?
I mean, it's great. My friend Molly actually got it together because she's from New York. That's how we met. We did a show together. And she moved back home to Orange County. We both happen to be from Orange County. And she just wanted something for performers, like lots of young performers, mostly the people that she like trains vocally, to have an outlet to perform, to sing the songs that they work on so much. And you know, it's not enough to sing it in an audition. You need to have more experience singing a song out loud and perform it. You know, you don't get that opportunity a lot. It was wonderful. I got to sing like 3 songs and talk to kids that are aspiring actresses, and I think it's awesome. It's still happening. So she does it, I think maybe once a month or something. So it was great. It was nice to connect with that community, and I've heard so many great things about Chance Theater. So I think they were doing In the Heights. We had everything behind us in the background, you know, all the In the Heights props and stuff. But yeah, that theater looks wonderful, and it's so neat to have theater anywhere. I don't think there was as much when I was growing up. There's more things happening. So yeah.
So I know this might be a little embarrassing, but I
Yeah.
was wondering, you're about to do a new show, I think, up in Sonoma, Superheroes
Yeah.
Above.
Yes.
Could you give us like a little preview or something?
Yeah, I mean, mostly of the show is going to be all lots of musical theater stuff, some pop stuff, but I'm very good at impersonating Liza Minnelli, so there'll be a moment of that. So I can sing something like Liza if you'd like.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm singing Cabaret, so I can just sing the beginning. What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Something like that. But I'm going to be dressed up like her. So.
All right. No, that was really good. Thank you.
Yeah,
No,
of course.
thank you for doing that. So that's all the questions I have. Yeah. Is there like anything you want to let everyone else know as far as new shows or things that are coming up on, or?
If anyone is in Northern California, either in Sonoma or Sacramento, check out Sacramento Music Circus. I'll be doing Peter Pan and a West Side Story. It's the end of July and August. And then in Sonoma, Transcendence Theater Company. It's a fantastic new company to support, and also if you're old enough to go and drink wine because it's awesome. But if not, you can still see the shows because they're awesome. It's a whole series the whole summer called Broadway Under the Stars, and they get everyone from New York, LA. It's like a vacation for us to be somewhere like that and do what we do without worrying about auditioning. We do what we love there. So check those out if you have a moment.
Do you see your one last question? But do you see yourself ever coming back down to Orange County and performing in one of these theaters? Maybe.
I would definitely love to. It's just a matter of sending my stuff in when I see something I'm perfectly right for, and if there's a connection there, then I would love to, because my family still lives there. I'm going to be back in 2 weeks visiting them, and of course that they're always like, "Why aren't you doing something here?" I'm like, it just happens. If I, get a tour that goes through, then that would be awesome. But I would love to. I would love to do something there, just depending on when and if I'm right for it.
If you liked this video, please visit our website at www.theorangecurtainrev and subscribe on the front page with your email.